Hey guys, Wednesday afternoon. I got back from the dentist a while ago. I've been out here absolutely fascinated with this baby possum. You don't usually see possums out during the day, so I'm wondering if it got separated from its mother. So thankfully he's here under the shed. It is here under the shed, and the chickens have moved out to the coop. By the way, my tooth is doing well. My tooth isn't doing well. My tooth is gone. Just resting, trying to let my mouth heal. Oh, he's so cute. I don't care what anybody says. My mom had one as a pet when she was a kid that she caught in the wild. Okay, I'm gonna try not to disturb this little guy while he's trying to eat. Look how glorious. Everybody looks so nice and healthy. Look at my spinach. I'm so excited about the spinach. Look at it. My sunflowers kind of shot up, getting very leggy. Look at the size of my squash here. It's getting there, man. Another day or two, maybe 3, I think I'll be picking it. Oh, some of the marigold seeds that I stuck in here have started to come up. I just bent over to show you guys that. And I got a taste of blood in my mouth. Anyway, not to gross you guys out. This is why I don't have, who wants to come to a channel and talk about vegetable gardening and then talk about blood? Nobody, Christy. Nobody wants to do that. I noticed that this leaf on my strawberry plant was looking a little, not so good. I turned it over, and there are tons of aphids on here. I didn't realize you had to worry about aphids with your strawberries. I've never heard about this. So some of them, I'm not going to stress it, but they're there. But I also took some trimmings from my cilantro to give to the chickens, and it's not doing so great. All these have died off since I've taken the cuttings. I shouldn't have touched it. I really wanted that plant to do well. I really want cilantro. I'm hoping it'll come back. Hey guys, it's Saturday. I'm out here watering part of the garden, part that dries out constantly, and no matter how much water you put in it. I had to work today, not feeling so well. You guys saw I went to the dentist on Wednesday, which is the day I started this video, and got the tooth pulled that caused that infection. And then Thursday, the same tooth on the other side of my mouth started bothering me, and I've been in a lot of pain. I can feel it starting to swell. Luckily, my dentist called in an antibiotic for me when I was there Wednesday, so I went and picked it up today, try to head off this infection on the other side of my mouth. I've got a lot of things I've been waiting all week to be able to do, and now that I'm home, I don't have the energy. Came over here to get the chickens some fresh water and noticed how dry it was over here, so now I'm just watering. Okay. So, still very numb. They had to give me 5 different numbing shots. It was pretty bad. Why do I share this stuff with you guys? I don't blame you if you unsubscribe and leave this channel and never come back again. I'm so sorry. I decided to go ahead and plant this big blue bin. So I filled it up with all the stuff I'm going to use to raise the level so that my soil will be enough. So I have dumped 1.25 bags of the black cow topsoil in there. Not the compost manure, though I'm pretty sure this does have compost in it. I'm not sure what topsoil technically is. We're learning together here. This is me documenting to see if this works out. On top of here, I'm gonna place this Fertilome Ultimate Potting Mix, and we're gonna plant the plants into this soil, and it will reach down into the black cow eventually. And hopefully that works. I got this stuff here the other day. The Black Gumbo Southern Gardening channel recommended this, so I thought I would give it a try. I forgot to mix it in with the soil before I was planting, so I'm just going to sprinkle some in there, not too much. I don't want to overdo it. This is what it looks like. It looks like alfalfa. You're supposed to actually mix it into your soil like 6 inches down. But I'm only putting a little bit, and then when I water, hopefully it'll just soak in there. So I decided to kind of overcrowd this container, as per usual with myself. So I've got a purple variety tomato in there, and I just buried that all the way up to the top leaves there. That will help establish a better root system. And I've got 3 types of squash around the edges, and there's actually 2 plants in each plug. I don't know if they'll work that way or if I'll have to cull one of them. And then I've got zinnias there. Zinnias there. Zinnias there. And I was thinking about putting another flower in this corner or something else. Maybe I'll figure it out. Okay, I made my decision. So you can see this is basil and thyme, and I accidentally got a thyme seed in that cell and one in that cell. So I think I will pull those 2 out since it'll be easier to get out and I won't have to separate, and put them guys over in this little corner right here. Now I'm just gonna water everybody in. Look at that beauty. Isn't that a sight? I went ahead and picked it because it hasn't gotten much bigger over the last 3 or 4 days, just more bumpy. So I wanted to get it before the bugs did. Can't eat it yet until all this heals. God, I hope I don't have like nasty stuff on my teeth. I can't tell right now. Won't be able to eat this for a few days yet, but hopefully it tastes really, 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 really good. I love finding variegated leaves in the wild. There's just regular Biden's alba, aka a weed in the yard, which we have literally growing everywhere. And I was walking past and noticed that there's some variegation in this one. That always excites me. I've decided I'm gonna try to plant this and see if I can keep it going, because if I don't grab it now, it's gonna get mowed this week. This is an area that used to be a big trench. My boyfriend finally got to fill it and level it out. This area through here is used with the kids when they ride the go-kart, drive through there. Decided to put all my sunflowers over here out of the way of where the kids ride their go-kart, but over here to the side where they get light, lots of sunshine, but they also get some shade. So I think this is actually a zinnia. The rest of the really tall things are sunflowers. I went ahead and stuck one of my purple Cherokee tomato starts in here, and then this crookneck squash, which I think is actually 3 plants, but that's got a huge area there to fill in. I'm hoping this will work. There's plenty of organic material underneath here. It's kind of like they filled up a huge raised bed and now I get to plant in it. So I hope it works. We'll see. So the numbness is starting to wear off, and I can tell that I was biting down on my tongue when I thought I was biting down on the gauze. So that's going to be really uncomfortable for the next couple of days. I went ahead and pulled my squash plant out from where it was. I noticed that it was starting to get some powdery mildew spots, and I think it was just too close to everything else, not getting enough airflow. So I went ahead and pulled it back so that it's by itself. You can get the airflow it needs. These 3 squash that were planted exactly the same time this guy was, that are not doing well, different type of soil. I fertilized these guys the other day, so I'm hoping that that will help them come back to life. One of these is thyme and one of these is sweet alyssum, and I think we're gonna go stick those in the little galvanized beds near the chicken coop. Alright, so here's the 2 beds that we're going to stick these into. As you can see, I think I showed you earlier, my pineapple sage is putting off a lot of blooms and blossoms, and I'm learning about the different ways to use these things. So we're going to stick some basil or sweet alyssum or thyme in this little hole in the center here. Hi, babies. You're coming to see what I'm doing. Hi, babies. Hi. Bright Eyes is the only baby that lets me touch her, pet her, pick her up. She's the sweetest little baby. Anyway, so we put the basil there in the middle, and then thyme or sweet alyssum here in this little bitty spot. And then this is either thyme or sweet alyssum in the middle of this one. Alright guys, I'm going to end this video here. I have no idea what this video is going to look like or be like at all. I haven't started editing any of the clips. This is spanned out for a week now. It's all over the place, so I apologize. For those of you who stuck around and watched, thank you so much. Hopefully the next ones will be better. I'm going to get started planting some more, wait, is that, how do I say this? Potting some more plants. I just got the holes drilled out in my coffee pots, so, and then I found these 2, so I'm going to go ahead and start planting those. That will be in the next video. I'll see you guys there.